Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Hitesh Agarwal, and today I wanted to start on a new project, and I'm naming this project EnterpriseNet-Sim project. So let's get straight into it. My main agenda with this project is to configure or simulate a working network, working enterprise network, which has this is going to have three different checkpoints. I've broken this entire project into three checkpoints. Starting off with checkpoint one, we're going to be configuring some networking. In checkpoint two, we can configure some DHCP, DNS, and ADDS servers. In checkpoint three, we are going to incorporate some sort of firewall, either Palo Alto or FortiGate firewall, into a network. But before we do any of this, I want to introduce some of the networking devices to you all. So this is the introduction to the devices. The first device I'm going to work with a lot is the workstation slash PC. We're also going to be working with a server. Right now, I've only named this a server, but in different topologies and different videos, you will see this as a DHCP server or a Windows server. Moving up, we have a switch, also known as a layer 2 switch. Layer 2 refers to the second layer of the OSI model, which means it only works with the MAC addresses. Above that, we have a multi-layer switch, which is capable of working with both layer 2 and layer 3 of the OSI model, but by default, it only works with layer 2. And then at the end, we have a router, which helps us connect to different sites, which will help us connect to different sites, connect to the internet as well. Keeping this in mind, I want to introduce my topology or what my topology would look like at the end of checkpoint one. So by the end of checkpoint one, this is what my topology is going to look like. We are going to have a working site one. We're going to configure our first site first, and then move on to different sites. We're also going to have an internet service provider, which I'm going to simulate myself. And in this network, we're going to first start off by configuring and understanding layer 2 protocols, such as ARP, VLANs, GVRP, generic VLAN registration protocol. We are also going to talk about Ether channels and SDP. After doing that, we're going to move over to the layer 3, in which we're going to talk about a DHCP server. We're going to configure static routes and floating static routes. Then we'll move on to a dynamic routing protocol known as OSPF, open shortest path first. We are also going to configure an FHRP. Uh, mostly, most likely, we will configure a virtual router redundancy protocol, or VRRP, and we're also going to configure a VPN tunnel between the three sites. Now, this may be a DMVPN tunnel or an IPsec over GRE tunnel. Um, in the first video, well, right now, all of this may seem very overwhelming. We are going to start off by a very small topology, and which is going to be this. And we're going to build our way up to this. Um, so yeah, stick around. My next video will be explaining ARP, and then we'll follow up with VLANs, Ether channels, SDP. Thank you.